Mr. Speaker, thank you for granting this urgent question. I ask the Minister to make a statement on no-deal Brexit preparations.
Minister Chris Heaton-Harris.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the honourable gentleman for his urgent question and congratulate him on securing your approval for it. The government has always been clear that leaving the European Union without a deal is not an outcome that we want. Last week, Parliament voted against leaving with no deal, signalling a clear majority against this outcome. However, the legal default is that the UK will leave the EU without a deal unless an alternative is agreed. Any agreed extension does not change this fact. As well as not changing this fact, a longer extension would entail the holding of European Parliament elections in the UK, and as the Prime Minister has stated in her letter to Donald Tusk, we do not believe that it would be in either of the UK or the EU's interests for the UK to hold these elections. Therefore, as a it's a UQ. It's a UQ.
Order. I don't wish to be unkind to the honourable lady, for whom I have the highest regard. This is an urgent question. The Minister, stop the clock, please. No. Well, the honourable lady graced the front bench with considerable distinction. And it is some time since she sat on the back bench, and it's entirely understandable she didn't know the procedure. But there is no scope for intervention when the Minister is delivering his mercifully brief oration. Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I apologise to my own friend. The government has undertaken specific action to prepare for a potential no-deal scenario. We have published 450 pieces of no-deal communication since October 2018, including information on reciprocal healthcare arrangements with the EU, driving in the EU after EU exit, and even how to take your pet abroad. Contacted 150,000 businesses who trade with the EU to help them get ready for no-deal customs procedures. Held meetings, briefings and events with stakeholders across the economy, including around 300 engagements in the last month alone, responded to stakeholder feedback to make sure communications are clear by updating around 1,300 pieces of gov.uk content based on the input. More than 11,000 people working on EU exit policy and programmes are working on them across government, and we've launched the public information campaign, including information on gov.uk, to help citizens and businesses prepare for leaving the European Union. TV adverts, Mr. Speaker, started today, whilst radio, press and outdoor poster advertising are ongoing. Furthermore, the Treasury has provided £4.2 billion for EU exit preparations, including for a no-deal scenario, and the Home Office has been allocated £480 million to ensure it is fully prepared. Getting ready for this scenario depends not only on government action, Mr. Speaker, but also on action from a range of third parties, including businesses, individual citizens and the European Union itself. Despite government mitigation, the impact of a no-deal scenario is expected to be significant in a number of areas. Leaving the European Union with no deal is the legal default until Parliament passes a deal or agrees on an alternative. We are focused on achieving that, but until it has been achieved, we will continue to prepare for no deal and will advise businesses to do the same.